kids, and I hope that y'all are having a fantastic time at school. Unfortunately, I am stuck at home, but that's not going to stop us from making some awesome art together. We're going to be making these masked self-portraits, and the cool thing about them is that whenever you open them up, they reveal the best feature of your face, your smile, which I never get to see. And then you're also gonna add some descriptive words about yourself around your face, so that way I can learn a little bit about you guys whenever I get back and I look at these. We are going to be drawing them together, so follow along step by step and don't be afraid to pause the video, catch up, and then start playing it again. I cannot wait to see what you guys come up with, and I can't wait to meet y'all and see y'all all again. All right, guys, so to make your masked self-portrait, what you're going to need is just a piece of plain paper and a pencil to start with, and then once you have everything drawn, you can go back and outline in black marker, and then color in colored pencil or marker, or both. But draw in pencil first, that way if you make a mistake you can always erase it. And then I went back and I outlined everything in black Sharpie, and I colored a lot in colored pencil, and then made the things that I really wanted to stand out I did in marker. So like all of my words I did in marker. Okay, so to start, what we're gonna need to do is just fold your paper in half, hamburger style, and make sure you get it all lined up and you really make a good crease in your fold right there. Okay, so the part that opens should be at the top, okay? And you're gonna take those top two layers and fold them down towards you, and you're gonna fold it in half again. So that way you have 4 equal layers. And again, make sure that you are creasing your lines really good. Okay, so then you should have like a folded part on the bottom, and then your 2 open layers at the bottom. So you're just going to take the top layer, okay? So you should have just 1 piece of paper at the very top, and then your 3 pieces of paper at the bottom, okay? So now we're going to start drawing, okay? So you need a pencil, all right? And we are going to start by drawing your face at the top. So to start, we're just going to do a rainbow shape. So imagine you're drawing a rainbow, and that's going to be the top of your head. So right along that fold line, I'm actually going to draw 2 just straight lines at the bottom. Okay, you can barely see them, but if I move that paper back, they're right there on that fold. That's the bottom of the eye. Then I'm going to do a rainbow shape again. Okay. And then inside that part, so this would be like the white part of your eyes, we're going to do the colored part, which is another like semicircle. So that would be the colored part of your eye. And then you're going to do another semicircle for the black part of your eye, your pupil. Okay, and I always try to encourage my students to put a highlight in their eyes to make them just look a little bit more realistic. So to do that, I usually just do a little semicircle at the top. So you have a little highlight in your eyes. Okay, and then you're gonna add some eyebrows. And I'm just gonna do kind of a curved line again. All right, my eyebrows are not perfect. They're not even. That's okay. Don't be too critical of yourselves. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna draw hair for a boy, since my example is a girl. So to do that, I'm gonna draw some bangs. And to do that, I'm just gonna draw like a zigzag line all the way down to the very bottom of the fold. So it's kind of like going to his ear. And then I'm gonna draw kind of the same thing on the other side. Then a little bit above that top line that you drew earlier, you're going to draw, I usually just do another little zigzag, and then I'm going to go all the way down to the fold again. So then I'm going to erase that original rainbow line that we drew. So there is some boy hair, and then if you're going to draw girl hair, I'll show you my example. So all I did, girl hair is actually a little bit easier. So I just drew a curved line going down the face, and then a big curve going up around the face, and then the same thing on this side. So a curve going like down, and then a big curve going around the face. Okay. And then if you're a girl, you're going to want to extend that line on that folded piece. We do need to add some ears, and I'm going to put the ears actually on this folded part right here, the bottom part. But before we do that, we need to draw around the face. So you need to find the center of your face, and to do that, I'm just going to put my finger in between my eyeballs and go straight down and just do a little tiny dot right there at the bottom. I don't even know if y'all can see that. Little tiny dot. And then that way I know kind of where the center is, so I can make my chin right here, like that. Okay. And then you're gonna add those ears on there. Just two little curved lines. And you can add little like swirlies in them, or you can just leave them plain. And from here, you're gonna also find the center of your face again, and you're just gonna go slightly down from the eyes right there. And then I usually go from like the bottom of the ear to that dot, bottom of the ear to that dot for the mask. Okay, so then you can design the mask however you want to design it. For this one, I'm going to do just a little Among Us character. But y'all could do like stripes, y'all could do polka dots. I did flowers on mine. It could be something that you do, like basketball, baseballs, just something like that. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna unfold it like this, and we're gonna draw the actual face on here. Okay, so it's gonna be the same thing. You're gonna go from the center of the face down about pretty close to the bottom of that fold right there, and we're gonna do the same thing we just did, where we connect using kind of a curved line to make the shape of our face. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and add the ears in there. And I'm just doing a little swirly line inside there. Okay. And again, if you're a girl and you have drawn this part and you want your hair to be behind your ears, or I didn't actually draw ears on mine, I'll show you. So I actually didn't draw ears for the girl because my hair normally covers my ears. So all I did was I just continued that line down, and then I made like a little zigzag line at the bottom to kind of cut the hair part off. But if you're a boy and you don't have long hair, then you'll just stop right at your ears. And then what we need to do is add your neckline. So I usually just do kind of two curved lines. You can make them totally straight if you want to, but I usually curve mine out just a little bit. And then you're gonna do a curved line to connect that, like your shirt line right there. And that's just gonna kind of cut this part off, so that way you can put all the words about yourself in these two sections around your face. Okay, and then we also need to add curved lines for your neck right here on the bottom part, on that masked part. I forgot to do that. So 2 curved lines for the neck right there. So now we just need to add a nose and a mouth. And for the nose, I usually just do a curved line. You can do like a C, or on mine I did like a rainbow shape. I'm gonna do a C this time. For the smile, what I did was I just did a kind of curved line going upwards like that. And then I connected that part with a big curved line. Okay, you could leave it like this and just paint it or color it in red or pink. But what I did was I added teeth and a tongue. So to do the teeth, I just followed that same original line we did for the mouth. And then for the tongue, I do kind of like a bird shape, like if you're gonna draw those simple birds, it's just like those two curved lines. Or you can just do one big curved line, something like that. And then if you have dimples or little smile lines, I would add those in like that. And then I also add a little line for the chin too. All right, guys, and the last thing that we need to do is add our words about ourselves. So these words can be descriptive words, like you're kind, helpful, encouraging, or they can be things that you are. So for example, I put that I was a teacher and an aunt. You could put that you're a brother or a sister. I also put that I'm artsy, so if you're athletic, you could put that, or you could put basketball player, something like that. So if you're not sure what words to use, you could ask the classmate to describe you and see if you want to use those words. So make sure you have at least 5 words on there to describe yourself. And the last thing that I'm going to show y'all how to do is bubble letters if you're not sure how to do them and want to try them. So I'm going to do the word kind, because hopefully y'all are all practicing kindness every single day. So to do that, with your pencil, very lightly, just write out the word kind in capital letters. Kind of space it out so that way you have enough room to make the bubbles around them. Okay. And then you're going to go around the word kind with a pretty big space, and you're going to curve around all the edges to make it look kind of bubbled. And then you can use a Sharpie or a colored marker to go over the bubbled part that you just drew in pencil. And then you'll actually go back with your eraser and erase that original word that you wrote. So you need to have like 5 words on here. They don't all have to be in bubble letters. None of them have to be in bubble letters if you don't want to do bubble letters. I did 2 of my words in bubble letters, and then just did the others just regular handwriting. So some other things you can add in there are little, like I did stars and hearts, and then some little just swirlies. And then also just took my marker and just did random dots in places just to make it a little bit more fun. So have fun with it, guys. I cannot wait to see what y'all come up with and the words that you use to describe yourself. And I also can't wait to see your awesome mask designs. So have fun, and I will see y'all whenever I get back.